Hello world, I hope y'all are doing well. So here we are, day 9 of my 100-day meditation experience. I'm finally doing these videos in the morning, which is really nice. I have been doing them in the wee hours, well, I guess I've been doing them in the morning, but it's been more like 1 or 2 in the morning from the previous night. Now it's about 10 a.m., or excuse me, 11 a.m. Welcome. So it's nice to be doing these a little bit earlier in the day. So today will be brief. I have somewhere I choose to go here in a few minutes, but I wanted to offer some insights or a little bit about my meditation experience for the day. So I guess what came up for me now is, of course, this continued sense of expansion of a space underneath our normal thoughts and emotions and whatever's going on. But how it manifested for me, or what was interesting, was as I was meditating, my yard guy came outside and started doing his thing. And my mind immediately went to this, oh crap, I'm meditating. And he always asks for money after he finishes. What if he rings the doorbell, while I'm meditating? What if, and I've got somewhere I want to go. And so I'm going to meditate. I was going to do a brief scope, and then I'm going to head out. And if he rings that doorbell, then it's going to mess everything up. And so all this thought started going on all these future things, like, is he going to ring the bell, not ring the bell? Is it the yard guy? Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Is it the yard guy? Is it not the yard guy? Is it my yard guy? Is it not, all of that stuff started just kind of running through my mind. And thus far, he hasn't rang the bell. He's still doing his thing. And that in and of itself is not all that special, but what I noticed is how much our mind goes to some future event that we're afraid might happen and get into this fight or flight, oh my gosh, what if mode, and then start hypothesizing, well, if this happens, I could do that, or if that happens, I could, all of this crap that we do to ourselves, and creating some, reacting to some imagined future, some imagined situation that never actually comes to pass, and how much torture we put ourselves through. Just noticing how much we do that in our lives, and that's the future, and the future doesn't exist yet. In fact, the future doesn't exist at all. The only thing that really exists is this continual series of now, one moment at a time, and we're always right here, right now. So the more we can stay in the present, the easier it is to handle all the other stuff that goes on, and the less we will tend to have our mind drift out to all the other places and create extra anxiety and wonkiness that we don't really need and doesn't serve us. So then how to come back into the body, how to be in the present. Meditation is a great technique. If you have time, again, as you sit and breathe, just allowing the space to begin to open up creates this cavern, I guess, underneath our thoughts and emotions, that as that stuff happens, it's kind of riding on the surface, and we open up more and more acutely to the idea that we're the space underneath. At least this is what my experience has been. And in that space, it's much easier to handle all of the other things that occur. Also, and I've mentioned this in a couple other videos, things like tapping the body, because if you're doing this, your attention is on the fact, that my attention is the fact that I'm tapping my chest, and so my attention is on my body, so my mind is present. As you're meditating, or just throughout the day, squeezing your pelvic floor muscles, squeezing your intestine, just kind of pulling in your abdomen and release, pull in and release, are all great simple ways that you can just bring your attention back into your body very effectively. And I've found as I do that little bits throughout the day, it keeps a piece of my consciousness always present in the moment, and helps it much easier to not get knocked off balance by the other things going on. Hey, welcome. I'm talking about my meditation experience right now. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to chime in. I don't speak Russian, I'm sorry, but hello anyway. I assume that's Russian, by the way. Something else that I noticed is as I'm doing this idea that some of my other meditation experiences have been much more relaxed, and thank you, I appreciate the hearts, have been much more relaxed and open, and not as many thoughts going through. And I noticed today with all of this stuff, like I said, with the yard guy and oh my gosh, what might happen, there was a piece of me that's like, oh, this is disturbing my meditation, or I'm doing it wrong, or something similar to that. Primarily just the idea is disturbing, and it's not as pure a meditation as some of the others were. And whatever we're experiencing is perfect in the moment. It might be different than what I've experienced before, but it doesn't make it any less valuable or any less perfect. By having that experience, it then allows me the opportunity to begin to train myself to have external distractions, to have thoughts going wherever they go, and stay grounded in myself, through the different techniques. Hey, what's up? It's a long way away. Thank you for joining in. If I could send a rubber duck back in time, where would I send it? To the dinosaurs, so that they would go, what the hell is that? And then probably eat it. Thanks, I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm seeing this idea that there is no one right or wrong meditation experience. And in dealing with all that other stuff, again, that just gives me the opportunity to go in and train myself. How do I handle having external distractions? How do I handle having thoughts running around? Practicing coming back in my body, reminding myself that the present moment is all that exists, and training that. So everything one experiences during meditation is perfect, exactly the way that it needs to be, to help you develop exactly into the person that you need to be to live your life, and exactly who you are. So welcome it all. Remember that the present moment, the present moment is all that exists. So let your mind continue to come back in the present. And if not, that's okay. Be where you are. In that acceptance, in that allowance of wherever you happen to be, your mind will naturally come back to what is, rather than fighting it and staying stuck off in some other place. So I wish y'all, thank you very much. If you have any other questions or thoughts, let me know. Nope, okay. Other people have signed off for the day. So I wish y'all a phenomenal rest of the day. Be blessed. I offer that you come up with your own meditation practice and play around and see what your experiences are. Feel free to chime in and chat and share them as well. Go on my YouTube or Facebook channel and Ground Your Divinity. By the way, you can search Ground Your Divinity on either one, and they should come up. And just share your experience. So have a blessed day, much love, and I will see you all tomorrow.